All right, welcome on back, everyone, to another episode of First CSP, the channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shorter patch issued from each council in Scouting America, both past and present. Today, we're going to take a look at Licking County 451 out of Ohio. The council was formed in 1922 as a name change from Newark 451 and existed up until 1987 when it was absorbed by Central Ohio 441. There are two variations here for the first issue. Let's head on over to the patch table. This would be the S1A out of Licking County. We've got the silver mylar border. This is the older style silver mylar where it's kind of got the highlights of flashy silver throughout. We've got the dark orange background, dark yellow type 1 fleur-de-lis, and black letters with Licking County Council and Ohio. Really nice. Obviously the arrowhead and the hatchet there. It's funny, I was preparing for this episode and my wife walked by and said, "What is this around the fleur-de-lis?" And I have no idea. So if you know what that is that representative of something? Is it, it's probably something obvious that I'm missing, but I actually don't know what that is. And the first issue is mostly defined by the fleur-de-lis being a type 1 fleur-de-lis. This is all vertically sewn. And we'll see a type 2 fleur-de-lis on the S1B. I do actually have two S1As here. I'll put the other one up in just a second. I don't know if I have one that has faded, because this just looks kind of peach. So I don't know if that's a later production run. There's nothing else on this second S1A that I happen to have here that tells me that it got faded or sun damaged or bleached out or anything. So I don't know if this is just variation within this background thread over the production or if it was a second production run. Not entirely sure. Other than that, it too on the back, there's nothing that tells me that it's different. It looks pretty similar to the first one. There's just a slight difference in the color of the background thread, but that is the S1A. And now we'll take a look at the later production S1B, which we can see has a very nicely sewn type 2 fleur-de-lis. Again, that is the defining characteristic. You can see that it does look a little bit more updated in its production style. This is a tighter weave on the background. It too is a plastic back, but same imagery. So we've got the silver mylar border. They're now calling this a dull orange background, type 2 fleur-de-lis, and black lettering. Pretty easy to determine the first issue S1A versus the second one there, S1B, because the fleur-de-lis are so different. I don't think people usually confuse these two. But that is the first issue for Licking County 451. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We'll be back again tomorrow with another new episode as we're inching closer to our 100th episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed all of these first issues thus far. We've got plenty more to go. We'll be back again tomorrow. Until then, I want to thank you all for tuning in and coming back every single day to see the new patches, and we'll hope you have a great rest of your day.